The following program is produced by Marshfield Community Television.
Today we have a special episode of Cooking with Ruth. We have two of our favorite little girls that are going to help us cook today. They have beautiful names. Kadence. How old are you, Kadence?
7.
7, okay. And Haven?
10.
10. And we're lucky because we've been wanting to have them on the show to do some cooking and baking with us. And they just happened to have a day off of school. So it worked out well. So we are going to make Gary's second favorite kind of cookie today, and those are called farm cookies. And sometimes you girls have even had some of the farm cookies that we've made.
Yeah.
I think they're your mom's second favorite cookies.
Yeah.
After the cowboy cookies. All right. So we are going to start out by putting in, we're going to make a double recipe. So we're going to put 4 sticks of butter.
You guys want to help? You guys can help open them up. Help open the wrapper off. There you go.
They're kind of sticky because I put them in the microwave. I had them sitting out for a while. Okay. You get that one? We do a lot of hand washing when we're doing this operation, don't we? I can even, yeah, you got that? Okay. Take that one. And one more. Okay. So if you girls want to go wash your hands again,
Okay.
then I'll let you help me make with the next part. Okay, Haven,
There she
the
is.
next thing we are going to put in are 2 cups of brown sugar. So as I said, so you can just put it right in here, just take the bowl. As I said, we're making a double recipe. So everything on the recipe is obviously doubled, and then 2 cups of white sugar. And when we do a double recipe of cowboy cookies or farm cookies, we always use our big mixer so that we don't have a huge mess going all over. So we're going to start this out on just the lowest speed, and then as it starts to get mixed a little bit, we're going to turn it on to medium. So that'll get it mixed up really well, and you want the butter incorporated into your 2 sugars before you add the next things. And after we have this mixed up, and you don't have to mix it, you mix it till it's a little bit fluffy, but if you're just using a regular smaller mixer, you know, it's going to come out the same, just like this. Okay, so we're just going to bring this down, and I like to just scrape off the side of my mixing tool here. What's this tool called?
That's the beater.
The beater.
The beater. Yeah, I think it's called the beater. The paddle.
Paddle.
They
This
call
one's
it
called
the paddle.
the paddle.
Being
Yep.
that it's a larger than the normal household kind of
So do you girls know
mixer.
how to crack eggs?
Yeah.
Do you know the secret way to crack eggs? By cracking 2 together?
Did you ever do 2 together?
Try that.
Watch this.
Have you tried that?
And put the eggshells in there when you're done. Only
So
one cracks
okay,
there.
One is going to crack.
Put the
so
other
then
one
you're gonna
down.
put this. Can you put that in here?
There you go.
Good
And
job.
the eggshells go in there.
Okay, and then this one is going to go right there. You can crack the next one.
Okay, now Haven's turn. There you go. Just one crack is all you have to do, and it pretty well cracks it. Good
I don't
job.
think I could even crack an egg when I
No.
was 6. You know that?
Okay, now we're going to do another
You
one.
got one more.
There you go.
Oops.
Can you get
have
your
just
thumbs
a
in there?
little bit of an eggshell. Okay, got that out. Good job. Okay, get this out. And then one more. And then
There
I
you
bet
go.
we're going to have to wash our hands again.
One more time, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Good job, girls. So we're going to wash our hands.
Wash your
Gary's going
hands.
to take care of this. So 2
Okay.
teaspoons.
You ready? Yep, hold it over there. There.
You
Dump.
girls help your mom with cooking?
And another one. I'm always
What
a
do you
little
like
generous
to
when it comes to
make at
vanilla.
home?
Now watch it go. Yeah, there you go. Get over closer. Now you can see what's going on.
Brought up a little step stool so Cadence could be a little bit taller.
Okay,
are we
that's good. Yep.
Okay, so now after you have all of those are called the wet ingredients. So after those wet ingredients are all set, then we're going to put in the dry ingredients.
Who wants to dump?
We're going to double up.
Okay, we'll let Haven dump the
so
flour.
Four cups of flour.
There you go.
Okay, 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 2 teaspoons of baking soda.
Excellent.
And then you can just
shake
dump in and shake in a little bit of
Shake it at like
salt.
6 or 8 times. There you go. Just.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
All right, so we're going to have Gary put that back onto low so that we don't have a huge mess. And then after that starts mixing, then we're going to add in everything else, okay? So you can turn it off again.
Okay. My cord, I'm pulling the cord out of my pocket here.
Okay, if you want to put down the
Okay, we're
bowl
going to dump
again.
this, put this down.
Give you this. So we
Perfect.
have 4 cups
Okay,
of oatmeal.
Dump
You
that
can
in.
add that in, Cadence.
Just dump the whole thing in. Okay.
2 cups of coconut and 2 cups of walnuts. We're going to be adding the cornflakes, but because I don't want those to get so mashed,
Crushed.
crushed.
Do it after we mix all this?
So we're going to mix that up some
Okay.
first.
Okay, and we're going to do it on low again. Get it started like that. Okay. Do I have to put
Okay.
this on high or not?
So now you can do that on, is that just about
That
all
was-
mixed?
Yeah, it is. I'm going to just, okay, everybody step back a little bit. I'm going to do this
more?
a couple more seconds.
Okay.
Okay,
And
now,
this should be good. So you
who
can
wants
just
to dump
put
the
that back
cornflakes?
down, and then 4 cups of cornflakes.
there are so many
All
nice,
right.
delicious ingredients in here. We thought about renaming these breakfast
Breakfast cookies. Do you think that'd be a good name?
There's cornflakes, there's oatmeal, and then you got delicious coconut. You got coconut,
and walnuts.
you got walnuts.
All the good stuff in there.
Okay, now I'm just going to touch this for just a little bit. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, I think that's enough. You don't want to
Okay,
crush the cornflakes
No,
too much.
that's good.
Is that
So
all
you
we need?
Yep. So you can take that down.
Okay,
and
we'll
Gary's going
unlock
to
this.
take all of the cookie dough. In fact, we can
Yep,
just
scrape
take
that down
That off
and
if
take
Gary
that
wants
right
to.
off.
So you get this knife, and we'll give Cadence a knife. So what I do is, I do the scooping, and then you get to press them down a bit. And it doesn't have to be down too far, okay, but just a little bit. So how about if I do like every other one? And I make these and have 12 on a cookie sheet, okay? Wow, you guys are really going to town on this.
Oh,
So we're ready for
even goes pretty fast.
2 sheets to go in the oven.
Yep, well, we're going to be ready for 4.
Okay. I never put 4 in. When I was growing up, my mother used to do a top, use the 2 racks, but then you'd have to keep turning them. And we're actually using our convection oven. So with the convection, we bake it at 350 for only about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. Regular oven, it'd be 375 for 8 to 10 minutes. We can put 2 pans in there side by side. And then typically what we do is when we're done baking, we'll put the cookie sheets on top of the oven. And a lot of times people will end up over baking their cookies because they take them out and they think that they're not quite done. But really, they'll continue baking when you leave them on the cookie sheet. So we'll put the cookie sheet on top of the big oven and then let them, set up until they're easy enough to be able to take off of the cookie sheets and ready to eat, right, Gary?
I'm ready.
It is. Okay, so this is what our cookies look like. So they're still a little bit light, you know, brown. They're kind of lighter than what we want them to be. So we're gonna just put them up on top. And then we're going to put our next 2 pans in.
Get out of your way here.
Those back on for about 5.
Take those.
Start taking some off.
Okay. Let me do that. You want to do that?
And we're gonna try to finish this up because there's not too much dough left. So if we can try to get that on that whole cookie sheet, might have to make those cookies a little bit bigger. There for you. Are you gonna have 1, 2? Where's your napkin?
They look like they're falling apart. They are falling apart.
That's because they're
I'll
not
just take it in the hand.
totally.
Not quite set up. They need what? Probably 10 minutes to set up before
Yeah.
you start eating them.
And actually, before we pack them away
Mm-hmm.
in an airtight container, you can freeze them. They freeze really well,
Mm-hmm.
and if they last that long.
If they last that long.
But if you're making them for
yeah,
an
you can
event
put
or
them
whatever,
in the freezer, and they'll last for
Yeah,
what?
they
3
hold
or
up.
4 weeks, easily 3 or 4 weeks in a freezer.
oh sure.
Stay
And then
fresh.
just for little gifts, put them in a tin box or a
Yeah.
plastic box or whatever you want,
Yeah.
and you're good to go. So what do you think?
So what do you think?
Good.
You didn't
Pretty
try
good?
it. Are you letting it cool? Try it. Let's see what you think.
Good. I think
up here.
this is a wrap, I think. So I hope
Yeah.
you girls enjoyed cooking with Ruth and Gary. So from Cooking with Ruth, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we have. So until next time, happy cooking.
You're in. Don't worry, Haven. She fixes me up all the time too. She adjusts my apron strap and all that stuff.
All set?
All set.
Okay.